everyone! Hello all! How are we doing today on Waifu Wednesday? Here I am once again, here to figure out why my audio is cutting in and out. There we go. Sup bunger? Oi! What is going on? How is everyone doing? Alright, let's get this sake poured and the waifus adored. Allegedly short stream? Oh, it'll be short. I have IRL friend gaming to get to, so we will be having our normal 8 o'clock cutoff, but that's all right because I went for like 5 hours yesterday, so you know, I made up for Monday and today being late by having an extra long stream yesterday. Kampai, everybody. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep this over here just because I want to. I want it on this side. Xenoblade 2 had the main girl voiced by a Welsh. Just found out now Xenoblade 3's main girl is Irish. Bad timeline. It may be a bad timeline. There it is. There's my ranking page. Let's start out. Ooh. Let's start out over here where I need to I actually need to catch up. We have, for those who don't know, let me just go over this. The Waifu Wednesday is the day that we go over all the top 10 lists and sort of decide whether we agree or don't agree with the various anime viewers and what they think about what list should be where and when. Welcome, fan site. Number 1, we have Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witcher Mercury, at the top of a top 10 list. That's amazing. Amazing. That is fantastic. I am behind on Witcher Mercury. However, I have been enjoying the 2 episodes of the season that I did see. And this gives me hope that the next 2 episodes are going to continue to be awesome Gundam stuff. So let's hope that continues. Oshinoko popping up here, moving up for Space the Second. I gotta agree with that. Oshinoko has been just a really fun one this season. Anyone who doesn't like Oshinoko, I don't know what you do like, honestly. There's sort of a universal love, I think, in humanity for that sort of like mystery, intrigue, revenge plotline. And so if you're not a fan of that, I don't know what to tell you. What do you enjoy? Not watching Witch, but MC Chick is annoying. Oh, you think Soletta's the MC still? I get it. I get it. Understandable, Ronan. When you decide to catch up, quit being a little Gundam cuck, then we'll be waiting for you where it's fun and enjoyable and people have fun with Gundam again. Hell's Paradise is too damn high! Hell's Paradise is moving down though, so I guess we do have the perk of it moving in the correct direction. Now we'll see if we can get it to not suck so much. Oh, she's probably the best anime this season. Weren't you saying there were like 2 or 3 others that might be? Meanwhile, I was like, I don't know, man. Oshinoko, best anime. It's like, how do you argue with our first episode as a movie? Like, honestly, how do you make something that can come up against that? How do you defeat our first episode is a movie? I don't know how you do it. Skip and Loafer with the 1. Strongest ranks all he shows is 0. No, he loves Skip and Loafer. Serrano's loves Skip and Loafer. Hell's does have any good Waifu. Does not have any good waifu, is I think what you're trying to say. Welcome, Alex Moore. Welcome. It's your favorite night of the week where all we talk about are anime reviews. And then as soon as we're done with anime reviews, we just kill the stream. Love Hell, this should be #1. Like, poor thing. The only waifu from Hell's Paradise is his fucking wife that we never see. It still gets me that he's like, wait, does he say it or is it just like the narrator or something that's like, my wife is horribly scarred. She's so ugly because of her scar, but I love her heart. And you look at her and she has like a scar, but like she's cute. You're like, what do you mean? What do you mean she's ugly? She's amazing. She loves you despite you being an actual monster. And she's able to tame the beast to the point where all you want is to get back to live with her. Like, she is ultimate, my wife. You guys get it. That's basically the pilot of weekday cartoons during the 80s. McQueen. McQueen. Steve McQueen. Is that your queen? Love Story. Ooh. How far am I in Love Story? I think I'm only on episode 4 or 5. Would I put it in a top 5? Probably. They're doing the opposite of Eek the Cat and Annabelle. McQueen. Tengoku Daimakyo. The anime that intrigues me the most that I just won't make time to watch. That's the name of the game with Heavenly Delusion here is I'm like, "Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's a cool mystery. I wonder what's going on." No, never watch another episode. Just show me the mysteries. Make me think about what it might be, how it might be, what's going on with it, and then I'm just never gonna return. Ask no questions. Get no answers. Oh man. You know the best part about standing desk I just realized is that like I'm not going to be sitting on a like plastic leather chair when my ass is getting all swampy. I can, you know, air it out as I'm walking around here. Hell's is still good, doing good with the story. Explain to me one thing, Ronan. How did any of these criminals get caught? How did they get caught and locked up? Why did they not just break their way out of prison? Blaine, I'm gonna watch another isekai. I'm not watching double isekai though. I'm just watching back and forth isekai. Like pooping back and forth forever. If anybody knows that old internet reference. Good Goro reference. Eat shit, Blaine. It's a tough five. They had to censor Kamikatsu today. That is crazy. How? What? Like, what did they have to censor? Was the animation that bad? I like Digital Girl. Insomniacs After School. I've yet to start this one. We got Brandon says it's cute. Serranos, I think, likes it. I don't know who else is watching Insomniacs, but this whole show seems to speak to people who have had or deal with insomnia. So if you're looking for representation for your disability in anime and you're an insomniac, you know the place to come. You know the thing to do. We get a reason why they'd actually be able to control Gabimaru. Moaf, but like why? What, if he breaks out of prison, they were like, we're gonna kill her if you break out. Like, who knows? They were afraid of scopeless sniper rifles. Oh man, I hope Yokai comes back. I hope he comes back to shout about guns again. Oh, or maybe Yokai. Maybe he can shout about Yokai, because that's a little more interpretive, at least. You think the girl pissed herself after coming at the end of the episode? I love Insomniacs. What? What? Nice to know that Blaine's butt will be less wet and more flat. I'm doing my deadlifts. I'm doing, what am I doing now? I'm doing 55 each side, so that's a one it's an Olympic 44-pound bar. 155. I'm deadlifting 155 right now, 3x10s. Kamikatsu is the pissing. That makes more sense now. I'm not insomniac. You wake up at 5 in the morning and go to sleep at 4. That is true. That's the space show and you love it. They take photos of star formations and use old cameras. That is S tier for you. Ooh. Like old like brownie cameras where like you look in the top of it to like see what you're taking a photo of. Like those kind of old cameras. Anyway. You mean the main guy got captured and he was supposed to be the baddest of them all, so I could believe the others could have captured by similar methods? And then immediately is capable of breaking out. You cannot refuse the evidence that all of these people can just bust ropes, can crush skulls, can take hits. They're invincible. The guy, like a guy tried to kill the giant and he just kind of grabbed him and his sword just shattered. You're telling me that guy can get locked up somewhere to the point where they can bring him to a place and be like, go do this for your freedom. And he doesn't just go, I want more freedom, and just walks away. Like, you're not stopping that guy. You're not stopping that guy. Literally allowed himself to be caught after he murdered 24 men. Lazy. Just lazy. And comic, like, what they need is they need to, like, reveal some kind of ulterior motive where they all know about the elixir of life, and they're like, we got to get to this island, and this is the only way to get to the island or something. That would make sense, but why not just buy a boat? And if you can't buy the boat, kill a guy that owns a boat, right? You're all crazy murderers, and then just go get your One Piece. You'll figure it out. In Kamikatsu, they infiltrate the sex cult, and a girl has such a vivid fantasy that she pisses herself and just forms a hazy sensor bubble. Yeah, Japan, but they don't want to see urine, I guess. Pee fetish weebs like that episode. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. The fact that we have a name for it is even more terrifying. Insomniacs, they legit teach you how to do high school astronomy. Well, that's nice. Never should understand. I'm not locking in with you. You're locking in with me. Shuts the gate. Yeah. That ulterior motive thing is very dumb. Damn. I was trying to give him a hand. I was trying to give it, a little like, hey, maybe you could be like, you could be a little bit. No. No. You got cut down by the bunger enthusiast. Demon Slayer falling off a little bit. Like we've been talking about as we review the Demon Slayer episodes each week. The sort of the more recent episodes are getting into that. We're gonna fight the demon. We're gonna figure out how to kill the demon, and we're just sort of spiraling until the demon dies. We've got Tanjiro with his Super Saiyan level 2 that he's gonna be able to hit more consistently, so that might be interesting. But we will find out later. Never write a story ever, please. Why? Why? How about you go be a little bitch on Twitch? I'll write whatever the hell I want to write. You don't have to read it. No one said you had to watch it and drop it. That's your prerogative. Anyway, I'm just trying to think. How would you make Hell's Paradise better? Hmm? Urine and cockroaches are censored in Japan, it seems. Yeah, they're all just pixels when they're running around. You can't see them in real life either. Bleach face for Tanjiro. Got to get trained up and ready. That's true. He's unleashing his Bankai. That's what he finally learned the name of his sword. They've changed from the 70s and 80s. Kind of. You give a bunger an ounce of power and it goes to its head. Yeah, exactly. God, bungers. Real bungers. At least I'm not suggesting that everyone being in on the elixir of life thing would be good. It would be better. It would explain why they didn't all just bust out of jail. That's all it would do. It would give everybody like this, oh, how did you capture him? Because they wanted to get to this island. It would be dumb, because again, they could just literally get on a boat or kill a guy that owns a boat. Did you miss that part, Bunger? Are you too busy getting... Was League roommate shouting at the exact time that I said that? Or can you not continue on with a sentence to the second one? It would literally not be better. You're solving a plot hole with an even more annoying plot point. What? Wow. How would you do it? I asked you again. I ask you again, how would you do it? How would you take the existing story? How would you explain that they're all in prison? Hmm? They all have hot wives that they want to get back to? Is that the explanation? What's up, Brandon? Very excited. Lots of exclamation marks. A little too many exclamation marks, if you ask me. Breakpoints aren't Keanu Reeves not an example to follow. All Keanu Reeves an example to follow. Do you not understand the man? You have to change the power levels. Here's the trick. Everything that has happened in the series that I've seen, the first 3 episodes exist. Now how do you make it make sense? Now you can't change the power levels. Magical destroyers, it is done. Oh no, you killed magical destroyers. Damn. Now who will save the otaku? Who can do it? I'm gonna fuck my hot Asian wife. That was Mr. Satan. That's the first program. Exactly, and here I am just trying to throw duct tape on a leaking boat, and Bunger's like, yeah, that's even more dumb. And it's like, dude, I just don't want the boat to sink. I'm just trying to like find a thing that they could do. Dickbag. So I have to come up with a stupid plot point to course correct. Exactly. It's like duct tape on a sinking boat. I'm just trying, man. You wish you get more painkillers? I hear if you use ibuprofen with alcohol, it'll knock you out real fast. I wouldn't recommend it, though. I hear it's also bad for you. Next time, use some Flex Seal. Oh, man. That is true. You can't do alcohol? Oh. Well, I mean, there's gotta be another way to get something. There's gotta be some kid around you that's got their wisdom teeth and need to get yanked out, right? Meet him behind the 7-Eleven? Exactly. Danger's in My Heart, 2 weeks at number 9 in this top 10 list. That's surprising. That's surprising. It's a cute one, but not sure it's mine. We'll see how bad or good that Hell's Paradise is. Go into it with an open mind and let us know what you think. Finally, Mashal. Back to it. All right, you have a good one, Brandon. Finally, Mashal in the top 10. So here's our question. How far down do we scroll for Birdie Wing? How far down are we scrolling for goddesses? How far down am I gonna have to scroll? Oh, Birdie Wing is 12. Hello. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Stone, pretty far down. Cheat Skill, with its unique art style, is decently down here as well. Unfixable show at this point. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the boat back into shore so that we don't lose it off the coast, you know? Just trying to think up ideas. 22 for Deadmount. Ooh, does Deadmount get worse? Does it get better? How does it compare? How would Yuri Is My Job be beating Deadmount? Super interesting. Galaxy Next Door enjoyers. It's not great. It's not great. The only way you kind of fix it is you have a ninja clan be the ones who captured them. Yeah, wait, you're gonna retroactively make them a ninja clan? Is that the plan? My Home Hero? Oof, people do not like the Waifu episode. Would Gorlock the Destroyer make the list? Every time. I'm caught up on Deadmount. I enjoy it. I'm having quite a bit of fun with it. I'm just surprised to see that someone would have it down in the 20s. Though I guess these lists are built by voting for one thing and not necessarily against another thing. So that's interesting. Gorlock would eat the list. I still have never heard Gorlock. I've only ever seen pictures from the Whatever podcast, and then like I was scrolling through Twitter, and there was like a some kind of like selfie video, and they were like, "Isn't this Gorlock?" And I went on Twitter. If you don't touch the video, it doesn't make any audio, and I was like, "Yep, probably Gorlock," and just kept like swiping by, right? So I have no frame of reference. They could be. You ever met those people? Huge people.
But then they have these little tiny voices. This little tiny voice because their vocal cords are so crushed by all of the largeness of their necks. They've got this tiny little voice,
And you're like, what the heck are you? Some kind of fairy stuck in your throat you couldn't finish swallowing? Like, or they're all fee fi fo fum. I found Golden Corral, and now I sit my bum. Like, oh man, all the Les fans would hold it up. Would they? Would they? There's Cafe Terrace, the real winner this season for me. I am having so much fun with that show. They what we just did the festival episode, and it starts with like, oh, we've got a business, and then business starts to slow down. It's like, oh shit, what do we do? How do we get business back after an exciting grand opening? Because that happens in business. What happens in business, you grand open, you make a lot of money, it's a lot of things, and then the excitement starts to fade. And when you hit that downturn, that's when you need to start spending money on like your advertising, your marketing, your menus, your colors, your fab, like whatever you need to do. Start spending money as you're losing money to get that roller coaster turned back around and juice it back up the next hill. So I love seeing them actually do that. I also realized in this episode that like our main guy isn't like making any direct no direct come-ons to any of the girls. And I find that a fun take on this sort of genre where he's not like actively horn dogging, he's not actively like hating. Like him and Oka have like a contentious relationship, but it feels more like two people that you know. You're like, oh, those two people just don't get along. So really good. Because of the food cart? Yeah, that food cart was fun. Made me like, oh, I should get a little cart. Start selling food now. Fat people talk like normal people mostly? No, fat people talk like fat people. That's why we call them fat people. You can't stop laughing every time you see Gorlak. Oh, man. Gotta spend money to lose money. But you gotta spend money to stop losing money, too. It's a vicious cycle. Vicious cycle. He's not horny, but the show is the horniest one this season. Yeah. I smelled alcohol, and now I want to smell you. Like, that's such a strange thing, too. I've been practicing with chopsticks by eating cake with them. Nice. You don't all fat people because they sound a certain way. It's because the way they look, idiot blader. If they're fat and they sound a certain way, that's how a fat person sounds. Mind blowing, I know. Anime Corner with the Demon Slayer Simps, Oshinoko, Vinland Saga. Interesting. We got the 2 and the 10% here. Oshinoko, Demon Slayer. And then immediately following with the Vinland and the Hell's Paradise. What is wrong with this bit of a weighty subject, Michael? Oh man. Have you been on a phone call and someone thought you were fat? And then you showed up? Or vice versa? Kamikatsu and Fit, this is the power of shit memes. That's the only thing keeping that anywhere near here. Dead Mount being up there, pretty nice. What missed out though? Tengoku, not a lot of people watching that also vote on Anime Corner. Ranking of Insomniacs. Legendary Heroes, oh man, a flat 1% are enjoying My Home Hero. Oof. Chunky Monkey is more than a flavor to Michael. Oh, Kamikatsu is really funny though. They reused a panel immediately and blatantly again. Oh, what was the other one? There's another one this season that was like, oh, look at this scene. What if we talk to our main character and like a second later we see that exact scene again? And like you're like, what? Why? Why do we have these two scenes back to back that are the copy paste scene? I don't remember what it was though. Oh shoot. What was it? See if I can remind myself by just staring into the anime abyss. That was Dead Mount? Yeah, that's what it was. In a fight. Wait, no, hold on, no. Okay, I remember what you're talking about, but there's another one that was it Dead Mount? I feel like that means that there's two this season because I remember seeing like a group of like civilians like walking down the street and like in like a market, and then it goes to like the animation, and then it comes back and like shows the thing. 10 seconds after the first instance, the girl kicked a guy. Yeah, maybe. Dead Mount and Kamikaze. There might be a third one then. It's like a specific scene in my brain of like a bunch of like carts going down the street. It might have been Mashal. I'm trying to think. I remember it like sort of a medieval street, and there's a bunch of people walking down, and then it cuts back to our main characters, and it cuts back, and it shows the exact same thing. But who cares? It's all garbage now. One hit kill sisters down here. Birdie-wing, you poor thing. Nobody likes golf over here. Anybody watching Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts? Anybody on that choo-choo?
Supreme. Strawberry. Chocolate.
Why is this all... There you go. That was weird. That was real weird, actually, if I think about it. Oh, weird. What if I bring it in from this side? How strange. What is this weird, like, sidebar going on here? Whoop. I guess I can use it as like a nameplate thing. That's kind of, it's a different design than we normally have. Super strange. You're watching the furry show. It's just Bibliophile Princess, but I keep laughing at the furry logic. Yeah, I think my sister just started. She was like, it's like Animal Beauty and the Beast. I was like, okay. You spoiled yourself of Princess Furry. You like the banter the two have, but meh. Got it. Got it. All right. Witcher Mercury also climbing up there with the ANN readers. Birdie Wing Golf Girl story. I wish there was more Birdie Wing real golf collabs. Like last season, they had the that super expensive Japanese brand that like paired up with them, and I want to see more of that basically. They have a horse bitch eat with a fork. She holds a fork with a hoof. Oh, I remember that. You posted the picture. You were like, "What the fuck is this?" And it's just this horse with like a freaking fork. Oh, silly. Skip and Loafer kicking off Oshinoko here. People aren't big fans of the school life, I'm guessing. That'd be where I think it's starting to sort of lose some fans, I could see. Yeah, your wish this week for Witch from Mercury? Ooh, baby! I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up on that Mercurian Witch. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. It's a busy day, but maybe I can cram in some episodes. Tengoku's been on a slide, just a nice each week. Ancient Magus Bride, Dangers in My Heart down, and then Ranking of Kings popping up because it finally released to get out of there. Outside of the top 10, we've got Insomniacs, Hell's Paradise, Love Story with Yamada-kun, Demon Slayer, Dead Mount way down in here. Oof, Cafe Terrace. Oh, Cafe Terrace is on the rise though. Woo, look at that. Keep growing. Kamikatsu apparently gets real good after episode 2. This is garbage. Oh, wait a minute. This is getting silly. Okay. Demon Slayer bad. Demon Slayer 16 on the ANN list. So that's what happened. Witch from Mercury weigh the same as a duck in space. Yes, actually, she weighs the same as a duck in space. That's how they figured out she was a witch. I know you're not kidding me. I've heard about what happened. I still don't think it's kind of funny that it would be. Uh, of course it does. Of course it does. Alrighty. Do we need to make tier list changes for the Waifu tier list? This one. Get out of here, ad. How do I have an ad? How the heck do I have an ad on here? It's ridiculous. Gundanium's made from wood. The wood floats. Oh gosh. You like blue more than you did before? I told you blue was gonna be worth it. Raise blue and pink. Oh, you want blue and pink moving up. Okay. Actually, do I want to do the share window? Yeah, I'll just do the share window. That's fine. Okay. Some movements we gotta make. We gotta make some movements. Kohaku is just a set of eyeballs. Blue can come up to B tier, pink up to C tier. But that's the farthest I'm going without knowing. Pink should be above pink. Use an ad blocker? I do. Call it a golem. the Jewish Gundam. Yeah, why didn't we get a Jewish Gundam in G Gundam? Why not? Why not? Okay. Big movements are gonna probably be, where is Cafe Terrace red hair? There's Cafe Terrace blue hair. She's still being nice and good and helping with the recipes. Cafe Terrace twin tail. Where am I blind? Not just colorblind, like actual blind. Uh, here's Kung Fu. This one? It's gotta be this one, right? She moves up to C tier. Does anybody else move down? Um, Too Cute Crisis is going back down to D tier. I don't know that she's capable of anything, I think. Is Yuzuriha even on here? Isn't this Yuzuriha? Right here? Alien Princess moved up on my list. She deferred for the kids having a good time instead of being selfish. Alien Princess. You mean that'd be the J Gundam? The JG, if you will. Y Gundam. No, the one from Hell's Paradise. Oh, yeah. Sagidi. Sagidi's a D tier. Did everybody see my new monitor came with a Gundam V, like the big Gundam horns? Like it's the leg thing for the monitor, but like it just has that like Gundam forehead piece. Look, I had to laugh at that. Move Elda up piece. Oh, Alien Princess already in S tier. Really? Okay. Move Elda. Fuck is Elda? Eldar? Zoo episode for Galaxy Next Door. Okay. Okay. I am still watching it. I am watching Galaxy Next Door. I am watching Galaxy Next Door in the dub. I still think that the alien princess has too deep of a voice, too old of a voice, almost. Feels very like regal, which I get that that's what they're going for, but it doesn't really match like the character. You ever an SG for out your own list? There's a lot of waifus on here and grandmas. Okay? Can't keep track of everything. I even got some that haven't even made the list yet. Oh, this one. Legendary hero is dead. She eats a lot of food and gets chunky and then gets skinny immediately after. She's waited and trained in order to finally be worthy of marrying the legendary hero. So she's got dedication to her man. She can eat a lot, and that's funny. I haven't seen her really like we saw her do the arrow thing, but we haven't seen her like really fight yet. So we don't really know how she interacts there or with the rest of the crew. I'm gonna give her a tentative B. I'm just gonna stick her in the B tier for right now. We'll see how that goes. My list is all one tier behind yours. Oh, I see. Elda the elf? Oh. No, the elf doesn't move. I haven't watched any new elf episodes. The elf stays in B tier until I decide that I want to move them. Same thing with Granny. Do I move bitchy daughter down? She seems like a pain in the ass. And also incapable of knowing that her boyfriend is dead. Like, oh, and she likes to pee on you. Oh, look, tentative B. So she's not like the fat chick from Ikitosen? No, not like the Ikitosen one. Little different. Little different. Um, yeah, I think those changes work. I think those changes work. Nicely done, me. Thanks to nobody else. Now that I've got my compressor on, you can probably hear every keystroke. B for P. Blaine. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. Keeping it short, keeping it quick, getting through the waifus. All I can think of is sick. I don't know how else I want to rhyme end that little limerick that I was working on there. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me for this quick look at the top 10 list for talking about some anime we've been watching and just hanging out for a minute. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Tomorrow's gonna be a drop day. You just got dropped. It's gonna be the theme of the episode tomorrow. We'll go through. We'll look at the seasonal list. Say drop, 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 drop. We'll take a look. We'll just take a look at my watching list. See if there's anything that's hanging out that I just need to cut the chaff. Just be done with it. Come back later if I need to come back. So we'll have a nice fun drop night tomorrow, and I'll hope to see you all there. Kampai, everybody.